All right, this is New Hampshire Track and Field powered by Runner's Alley for another edition of Saluting Seniors. I'm joined with a couple of members of the National Boys team, Rory Kern and Yassine Jakib. Gentlemen, thanks for joining us today. How's the online schooling going and remote training? Obviously, you're my first two that I've met with since the season's officially been canceled, which is a huge bummer, obviously. So how are you two holding up?
I
Rory,
mean,
why don't we start with you? Oh yeah, that's okay. You can start.
all right, yeah. I mean, it's been a pretty smooth transition for me for the most part. I mean, it hasn't really been too tough to go online, so that's been pretty easy. But I mean, training's been pretty tough, just being alone, and I haven't really been in Nashua that much lately. I've been more to like our lake house, just up here in Meredith, so ton of hills. So I'm not really used to that, but getting some good work in.
That's good training though, for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Rory, how about you?
Yeah, I think it's pretty similar, except I've been in Nashua. It's pretty lonely training by myself, but I feel like it's kind of a testament of my like mental strength, like how far I can go with no help, just all by myself. So I think that's gonna make me better. But yeah, it's definitely sad doing this all by myself
Yeah, it's
and
definitely
trying
different.
online stuff. It's like not that bad, but I think it could be worse.
For sure. So let's stick with you, Roy. We'll jump into some of these questions. So when did you start competing in track and field?
I started in sixth grade, right when I got into middle school. Did spring track. Yeah, it wasn't super good, but something to do.
Yeah, start somewhere. How about
Yeah.
you, Yassine? When did you start competing in track and field?
I mean, I did cross country in sixth grade, but that wasn't really much. I was kind of a fat kid,
Hmm.
so I mean, I wasn't, I just kind of did it to stay in shape for basketball. And then I started track in eighth grade, and I mean, it was decent, but never really took it seriously till freshman year.
We'll stay right with you. What's your favorite track and field event? And
Definitely
what's your
the
personal
mile.
best?
Yeah, so definitely the mile, and my PR is 4:29.
Excellent. Miles a grueling race.
Love it.
Roy, how about you? What's your favorite track and field event?
Probably the 1,000 because it's over the quickest, and my personal best is 2:30.
Thousands. Thousands brutal, especially at the college level. Um, Describe your favorite competition memory, Rory.
Well, this past indoor, um, me and Jack Taylor ran at Phillips Exeter, and Yassine was in that race too. And we had like a plan to break 2:30 together, and then he didn't follow the plan. So then we, so then he almost beat me at the end, and I had to like basically dive, and I beat him by .01. And the funny thing was that sophomore year at D1s, like the same thing happened, except he beat me. So I was getting like flashbacks as it was happening.
By point one?
Yeah, by .01.
Oh, geez. I
So
actually was at that race. That was a heck of a race to watch. I could
yeah.
see why that would be a competition memory. Despite your state championships, it's just a PEA regular season meet that you remember most. How about you,
Yeah.
Yassine?
Mine's also from indoor, but it's the D1 championships. So I mean, it was just a really memorable day for us. Just I mean, it was our last race and almost last day together, and then just being able to overcome a lot as a team, and then for me individually coming over injuries, it was just a good day overall.
Yeah, you guys had a heck of an indoor meet.
Yeah,
If you could, Yassine, we'll stay with you. If you could do any event in track and field, which would it be and why?
definitely triple jump. I've always thought of myself as someone who could jump high and far, and then also for a couple of years we had Tristan on our team who was a state record holder in triple jump. So it was pretty cool to see that, and I always wanted to try it, but coach never let me.
No, he's probably scared of hurting a distance runner in the triple jump. Rory, how about you?
Um, I'd probably do pole vault because whenever you watch like a really good pole vaulter, they get so high, and it just looks so fun. It looks like a game.
That is like
and
the
very
number one
not
answer.
stressful.
It's
What was
definitely the
that?
number one answer to that question. Everyone wants to do the pole vault. Roy, we'll stay right here with you. What's your favorite workout?
um, so probably my favorite workout is during cross country. We do this thing called double Nartoff, which is just a giant hill in Hollis, New Hampshire. And we run there, and then we do like a tempo loop around it, and then you do it again, like without stopping. And that's where boys turn to men. There.
That sounds pretty brutal.
Yeah.
Yassine, how about you?
Yeah, I mean, mine's pretty similar. Mine's a tempo run, so pretty similar to Nartov, but I don't know. I really suck at tempos. So whenever I can get a good one in, it just feels really good after, and it just feels really accomplished. And it's a really big confidence booster too.
Awesome. We'll stay right with you then. How does your coach motivate you?
I mean, he does a lot of different things. I mean, I think the biggest thing with him is he just makes fun of us a lot.
Okay.
So like, mid race, I'll get tired or something. I'll just kind of think about like, what's he gonna say? How bad's he gonna make fun of me? And like,
Okay.
that'll definitely push me harder. But I mean, a lot of it just comes from like him trusting us too and letting us do our own thing a lot of the time. But at the same time, like, he's there for us when we need him.
Yep. Roy, same question. How does your coach motivate you?
Well, since Artie's been coaching for like 30 something years, he's had like a lot of good kids. So something he does a lot with me is he like compares me to like his best runners, and will tell me like I can't compare to them, or like I wouldn't do as good as them, or they would beat me if they were running when I was running. So I basically make it my goal to be better than them. And then when he tells you like something nice, then it's genuine.
Okay. And we'll stay right with you. So what motivates you to do well?
Um, Probably just my team. I think most runs, or most of my best runs, are just because I want to help the team out the most. Like D1s, for example, I like did as many events as I could, and I had some of my best races like ever. And it was all just because like I had my team on my mind the entire time.
Great. You see, same question. What motivates you?
I have the same answer. Definitely my team. I know a lot of times mid race or something, or just even on a training run, like I want to stop or give up and just kind of give half effort. And then I just kind of think about what it does for the team, how important like scoring a point for them is, or just going that extra effort is. So it's always in the back of my mind to help me be better.
All right, we'll stay right with you, Yassine. Most of the people watching can see where you're going to school, but if you're going to college, do you plan to compete in track and field, and where are you going?
Yeah, so I'm going to UNH and I'm competing in both cross country and track.
Excellent. Roy?
Yeah, I'm going to Navy, and I'm also doing cross country and track.
All right. We're going to switch things up a little bit here. It's what's your favorite thing about track and field, Roy?
My favorite thing about track and field is like the atmosphere around it. Most people, like, if you just look at track, it seems pretty like just grueling. Like all you do is run, and it's like not much fun comes out of it. But when you're in an atmosphere like that, and like you get a big win, or like anything good happens, it's like the most satisfying feeling ever. And just being around people that like you're just super good friends with because of the stuff you go through, it just makes it that much better.
Yassine, how about you?
Yeah, mine's definitely the environment too. I mean, I know a lot of guys in New Hampshire are really good friends. I have a lot of really good friends that I've met and made through running. So a lot of that just makes the whole sport more fun. And then just kind of the feeling that you get after like a big PR, the team does really well. It's a feeling like no other.
Awesome. We'll stay right here with you. What's your favorite track and field facility?
Outdoor, it's probably Merrimack, just because every PR I have on the track is there.
How about
Indoor?
Oh, okay. You going to both?
Yeah, I'll go with both.
Yeah. What's your indoor one? BU?
Yeah, love that
Nice.
track.
How about you, Roy?
Yeah, for indoor, I'll probably agree with Yassine. It's probably BU. Because whenever you're running there, it makes you feel like you're a professional runner. And then outdoor, it's tough. They're all pretty similar. Hmm. Probably our track, honestly.
Little home field advantage.
Yeah, exactly. It's pretty windy, but other than that, I think it's all right.
All right, so we got the last few questions here. Before we start the last few questions, either one of you have any shout outs?
I'll start. So, a lot of people have been disappointed that I haven't shouted them out before. So, shout out my mom. She's always been there. She never gets a shout out, but she actually does a lot for me. She makes running a lot more fun. Shout out my friends. They're always watching stuff like this. Shout out Sylvia Cadell. She always wants a shout out. She's been there. I guess that's it.
Yassine, how about you? Shout outs?
Yeah, I mean, definitely my parents and my sister. All my friends, missing them all. Then my girlfriend Kat, I miss her too.
Awesome. All right, now we'll do the rapid answer questions. Okay, we'll stay with Yassine first. What's your go-to pre-meet meal?
Ooh, bagel from Bagel Alley.
Rory?
Well, the night before a race, I always have a buffalo chicken calzone, no matter what.
Okay. If you could go anywhere in the world, where would it be?
Probably Utah. I'm trying to plan a trip out, but this whole thing kind of delayed that a lot.
Rory?
I'd probably go to like Thailand or something, somewhere very different.
Okay. Do you have a favorite pre-race song?
I don't usually listen to music before a race, but I know on the bus, all I listen to is Lil Uzi Vert. So definitely him. Shout out to him, my favorite artist.
Rory?
Probably I'm not sure the exact title, but Be a Man from Mulan. That's very hype and will help you win any race.
Okay. Next question. What would you do if you knew you could not fail?
That's a tough one. I gotta think about that.
Probably run like some event in the Olympics.
That's exactly what I thought. Something in the Olympics. Yeah.
I mean, it would still be pretty cool to go to the Olympics, even if you got like last. But
Ooh, I would go to the NBA. That's what I would do.
go to the NBA. Okay.
Yeah.
And then the last question: what was the best advice or quote you've been given?
This one's hard. Already has a lot of quotes.
It's got to be PG rated.
Okay.
Yeah. Hard to filter those out.
One he likes to say is, "How tough are you?" while you're running.
It's a good
Then
one.
you really ask yourself, "How tough are you?" And then you don't want to be a baby, so then you run faster.
I'm drawing blanks here.
It's a good thing this isn't Family Feud right now. The buzzer
Yeah.
would have gone off.
If only you had the questions beforehand.
Yeah,
I know. If only I had sent those to you.
I mean, I don't know. One that's kind of been in my mind a lot lately. I mean, because of the Michael Jordan documentary that's going around is the classic I failed over and over again, and that's why I succeed. I don't know the exact words for it, but I mean, it's been sticking in my head a lot recently and motivating me a little bit. So,
Awesome. All right, guys, I appreciate you coming on. I wish you best of luck in college. It's a bummer we couldn't watch you run this spring, but you know what? You still got plenty of running ahead. Okay, take care, guys.
appreciate it.
Thank
Thank you.